Welcome to another episode of the Shop Hop series, where I go to different tackle shops, ask for bait recommendations and a place to fish. I didn't go to that place, throw their baits that they recommended, and try to get bit. Today's episode, we're featuring the LongFin. It's a good one. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Only if I earned it. Consider liking and subscribing. Let's get right into it. All right, what's up, everybody? I'm over here at the LongFin. Man, this shop is huge. Check it out. I want to do these shop hop series episodes, and if there's one thing you can get out of this, is just shop local. Where else can you go to actually like bend on the rod or to turn the handle of a reel, to fall in love with some tackle? Only at tackle shops. And also, you get to hang out with everybody. People talking fishing. It's really cool. I'm gonna see if Eric or one of the guys can help recommend a bait. Looks like they're really busy, but I'm gonna continue walking around and see if I can find something for myself. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see where they're gonna send me. Catch you guys in a bit.
This will work. Jerkbaits work 12 months out of the year, especially in the local parks here. They're not too deep. You can't go anywhere. You can't go deep, so you can fish a jerkbait year-round. Topwater is a must now because we're going in that time of year. You have all the fry. It's a post-spawn. You have a lot of bait in the water. If you want to have fun, don't be afraid to throw a topwater now. It's going to be ideal. Also a buzz bait, another phenomenal topwater bait for this time of year. And the spinner baits is a mimic of bluegill. The school of fry. Some of these lakes have shad. It's going to mimic a lot. I prefer reaction baits because you get to cover a lot more water quickly compared to soft plastics.
What kind of rod do you recommend?
Something like a medium action. Don't go above medium heavy. Anytime you fish anything with trebles, you don't want a stiff rod. It's got to be somewhat of a lighter action because you're going to lose a lot of fish with trebles if the rod is too stiff.
All right.
When you do single hooks, obviously you got the bigger gap in the hook. You can fish a medium heavy to a heavy on these. Topwater, you still kind of want to fish a little bit on the soft side, so when they suck it down, you have some give there. But,
I've never even seen this right here.
Yeah, buzz baits are phenomenal this time of year. It's a must for this time. If you really want to have some fun, catch topwater fish right now. Guys are already doing it for being in April. It's not too early for topwater. We're going into topwater season right now. So buzz baits, your spooks. Even it'd be a good idea to have a popper with a feather. A lot of times the bass will key in on the feather thinking it's a fry or a small little shad, not necessarily the popper itself, but that feather gets bit a lot just being on the popper. The hard baits cover a lot of ground quickly, find fish quicker, catch more fish.
That was really quick, guys. I just asked, hey, what baits you recommend? And he took off like a rocket. So we got a jerk bait, we got a spook, we got a spinner bait, and we got a buzz bait, a firecracker. I'm gonna take all those, brother.
Oh yes.
Well, I'm gonna take all those. Yeah. He's putting them back. He thought this was just for a video. No, I'm actually gonna take these 4 baits. If that's what you recommend, that's what I'm gonna throw. All right, big question. So where?
We're in Orange, the LongFin, so one of the best lakes. Unfortunately though, it's only open Friday and Saturdays and Sundays, is Irvine.
Okay.
Irvine does get packed. You don't need a fishing license there. You just pay $5 for parking. But all the reports coming out of there is pretty darn phenomenal. I had a buddy that fished there on Friday. He had 16 bass, all up to about 4.5 pounds. So all from shore. It's only shore fishing there. Can't launch a boat, but it's only open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. So Irvine will probably be your best bet. That place is phenomenal. It does get crowded, just because the fishing there is phenomenal.
All right.
Not only the bass, but you got bass, crappie, you have catfish, you still have leftover trout. They do stock it weekly with trout during the month or during the year, so you can still catch trout right now. Not an issue if you guys want trout, but that lake is probably one of the best fisheries we have in Orange County.
I appreciate it. Well, you heard Frank. He said Irvine, so that's where we're gonna go. They are open Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, so we're gonna try to sneak on to Irvine here in a bit. But so how can people find you guys?
Come on in. We're in Orange. We've been in business for 40 years for LongFin. We're off the Chapman and 55. We're open 7 days a week. Give us a phone call. Come on down if you guys have any questions on bass fishing to tuna. Eric, the manager, been with them for 30 plus years. Wealth of knowledge of fresh and salt. So we cover the whole thing. We got everything you can imagine. We got a Shimano room. Come and check that out.
Yeah, it was
2 stories.
you guys the only tackle shop to have
Only
that.
one that has a true Shimano room.
That's cool. That's
We got all the Stellas. We got everything.
That's cool.
So it's unique. Just come down here if you've never been here. A lot of guys get shell shocked just walking in here.
Yeah.
Seeing all the mounts, the room, the 2 stories. A lot of stuff to look at here.
Really quickly, he just took off like a rocket. What's your name, brother?
Frank.
Frank. Well, I appreciate you,
No
bro.
problem.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
This is what we got, guys. So we're gonna buy this stuff and catch you guys at the lake. I came on Friday and I made a lot of mistakes, guys. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I parked, walked down the west side, saw that the west side is closed, but I saw people fishing, so I assumed that if I wanted to come on the east side, I would have to walk the trail that I saw. The brush and the vegetation was really high. I ended up coming to a point where I'm in 6-7 inches of water. There's stick-ups everywhere. So I made the wrong turn, made the wrong decision, ended up wasting like 45 minutes, having to go all the way back to the original trail by the tackle shop. I made my way to Trout Island, fished a little bit. It was kind of packed, so I went all the way to the east end, fished the shore, and when I tell you the water apparently has risen, there's not a lot of equity for you to fish here at Irvine. And if there is, usually you're gonna get a lot of people who are catfishing, crappie, carp, that type of fishing, trout fishing. The bait and weight guys, they're chilling. Most of them are cool. They understand that you're trying to get bit, so you can fish in between them. But just kind of, say what's up and ask if it's okay. Give everybody their space. I caught 1 fish on the Dobbin spinnerbait that Frank recommended. Shortly after, I ended up losing the spinnerbait. So today, I have a War Eagle spinnerbait with a Kitech on there. One of the locals over there at the shop said, hey, throw a white chatterbait or anything white and chartreuse. Done deal. We have the iRod 793 Coastal. It's the Pose reaction rod paired with a Metanium DC. It's 150 size reel, 30-pound braid. It's a 15-pound mono. I want to stretch. I have 10 and 12-pound fluoro just in case I feel like they're line shy. Other than that, I'm ready to go. So let's get moving. Hey, excuse me. How you doing? You're good. You're good. You're good. Thank you. This is cool. At the end of the day, this is way better than fishing in a public park lake. I tell you that much. Keep you on your toes. But some of the issues that you're gonna stumble across is because it's so tight, it's kind of hard to get that cast. But you also want to be conscious about where people are at. Like, there's a dude right there. I don't know if he's cast out, so I'm just gonna cast straight. Hopefully he don't say nothing. All right, so I took off the Kitech because it started to slide and I don't have super glue. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get to the next spot without rolling an ankle. Hopefully we can find some equity and get bit. Oh man, there's a whole trail right here. And a lot more people. Yeah, hardly any equity over here. How you guys doing? All right, this lane looks pretty good. Continue to go. Ugh. How far does this go?
I'm not even sure. I'm trying to find my little cousin over here.
There's another dude back here to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad, dude.
It is.
This is dumb. I found life, man. That was dumb. Good luck, guys.
You got any fish?
No.
Not it?
I caught my rod on a bunch of tree branches though. How you guys doing? Is it a dead end right here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man, I walked through that the whole way down like an idiot. I just like, oh, a little further, and
Did you cut anything or no?
about to catch an attitude, man. That thing was, that was so dumb. The things we do for fish. You guys got any?
Nah.
Yeah, same here. I saw one person catch a fish, that was it. Oh no. That's not working out at all. I broke my reel, man. Yeah, that's whack. Shimano Titanium DC. Alright, busted my reel, man.
You get it?
I got it to kind of go. I just need to be able to cast, but ain't nowhere to cast. I think I see your line there.
Kind of go
Straight, right? And I'm on the surface too. I got it to reel, but it sounds crunchy. Well, I'm here, so I'm gonna try to get it to go. I appreciate you guys. I think going through all this brush and stuff, something might have got into the spool. These DC reels are very finicky when it comes to like debris and stuff like that. So it was working just fine. As soon as I went through all that treachery, literally first cast, it just locked up on me.
We're seeing some bass action out there.
What was your name, bro?
Brandon.
Nice to meet you, bro. I'm T.
That's me, bro. Damn, yeah, no, we're seeing some bass and like try fishing on the bottom.
Yeah,
Wacky sinkers if you got weedless hooks.
I'm all reaction.
Oh, you're all reaction. I mean, they work sometimes. We're just not really seeing too much action on them.
Yeah.
Last week, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were even getting trout on. We got some trout on those spinners.
Well, I appreciate you, bro. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Chatter spin, bro.
Those have been working pretty well. The guys have been catching trout on chatterbaits.
With chatterbait with a tail spin.
Yeah.
You ever seen that? Look at that.
Actually, really good action.
Yeah, this is what I like. The wind's starting to pick up just a little bit. I'm starting to see some action with the bait coming up to the surface. When they kind of mentioned the chatterbait's a good alternative if they're not eating the hard baits. Man, I was really stoked to tie this one on. Different types of presentations with the chatter spin. You got like a spinnerbait blade, underspin, swim jig, chatterbait. Like it's different, you know, thinking outside the box. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Been super slow.
Yeah.
Well, the wind's picking up finally, so I'm hoping that,
That will
yeah.
speed something up. I was like cruising the bank right here. I'm like, oh, sick. Like the waters came up, so all this like basically opens.
Took a nice little break. Spoke with a dude named Tyler. I'm stoked right now. I have about 2-3 hours left to fish. No pressure to go home. The wife, she understands what I'm trying to do. Oh, I got bit right here. On the chatter spin. Little guy on the chatter spin. I told you the chatter spin gets bit, bro. Little guy, go on. Yeah. Right on, dude. Little guy right at my feet pretty much, man. You bit at the boat, dude. Yeah. Chatter spins. We got one on the board. I knew it. That wind picked up. Let's get this bass going, man. Nice little healthy bass. Damn. Right at the feet. I'm stoked. I knew the chatter spin will work. I know a spinner bait might work. This might be our bite window, so we need to get the SD card. We need to go POV mode because I think this might be the window. I've been making casts. After I talked to homeboy, the wind picked up, shattered, starting to get blown up on. I don't know what I'm saying, dude. I'm excited. So POV mode, activate. My man Tyler, I just met, stuck a good one right now on a swim bait. So you swim bait guys. Oh, you guys already know I'm bringing some big baits over here. And I'm also gonna bring some finesse stuff. That's cool. They're willing to eat a bigger profile. This chatter spin isn't considered a big bait by any means, but it is a longer profile. I believe it's like 6 inches from the, you know, the head to the bottom. So it's a bigger profile than that smaller bass I just caught right now. It ate it. So hopefully there's a nice healthy 3+ pounder out there, lazy and wants a good meal. Oh, right here. Right at the feet. I thought I was going through brush. Calm down, guy. I got you. Yeah. That chatter spin, guys. I keep telling you. We're getting bit, guys. We're getting bit. Let's let this little bass go. Here she goes. Finally, we'll go past this big old log. Oh shit. I'm dying. You guys building a teepee or what? Somebody must have been super bored, huh? You guys calling it a day?
Yep.
You guys did good today?
Nothing, man. She just got her first rod, so, you know, we figured she would be lucky, but, you know, we tried everything.
You know what? You can't catch them every single time, but you can have a good time every single time.
Yep.
I'll be the first one to tell her. That's why it's called fishing, not catching, right?
Exactly, man.
Like, be quiet, old man. So at this point, I had already been fishing for an additional hour with no luck. I decided to take a 10-minute break just to kind of reflect on how my day was going. I was throwing a 95 SP jerkbait, and I switched back over to that spinnerbait. Didn't have no luck, so I decided to drop down to 10-pound fluoro and start to throw that 78 pointer by Lucky Craft. That's actually the first bait that Frank picked up and recommended, which is crazy because it ended up being the last bait that I decided to throw. But I didn't want to bore you with this long rant, so let's just see how it went. That's fine. I used to tear up bass at Putting Stone with the pointer 78. It's crazy, at Putting Stone, they didn't want you to really jerk it. They wanted you to reel and pause. I wonder if that can get bit here. Kind of fishing it like a crankbait. That's how those fish wanted it, and they bit too. Oh, we gotta watch out for brush. Oh, bit. Bit. Frank, you were right. We got a drag puller a little bit. I got a little light drag. Frank, you were right. This is a good one. This is the biggest one of the day, too. Where are you going, girl? Oh, Frank, you were right. Yeah. That was like the second cast on the pointer 78. Thank you, Frank. This is a good one too. Oh, I just got in the water. Oh, let me look at that. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you, bro. Look at that girl. Oh, this is a good fish to say, you know what? Mission accomplished. Let me pull out my pliers because I'm scared to touch fish with trebles. There you go. Frank picked this jerkbait first. Like second cast, I got this bass. This whole time I could have been throwing this jerkbait. Thank you, Frank. Let's get this cute girl in the water. Look at her. There you go, girl. You better swim away. There you go. I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Man, dude. Irvine didn't disappoint. Irvine didn't disappoint. The reason why it didn't disappoint is because you didn't just come, park, start fishing, get skunked. Same old typical Southern California or urban style fishing. You had to work for it. I think that's what makes it more rewarding. You had to work for it. You had to park, walk a lot, go through all these stick-ups, walk through brush, maneuver through people, but you got to meet some cool people. You got to interact with other fishermen. There's people that knew how to fish, people who are just starting out, dudes that just wanted to hang out on a Sunday. I'm stoked, man. LongFin, thank you guys for allowing me to go and do this episode. If you guys are in the city of Orange or the surrounding cities, go check out the LongFin. It's a huge tackle shop. They've been in business for forever. They're one of the top dogs for a reason. The guys, they know what they're talking about. I'm stoked. I can go home, drink some water, hang out with the family early. Like and subscribe, please. It helps me out a ton. Let me know in the comment section down below what shop you want me to go to next. By the way, man, I'm stoked. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, and as always, don't count your blessings, pass them. It's not about what you got. It's about what you can give. And I think if everybody gave a little, whether it be money or just your time, this world would be a lot better for not only us, but for our kids in the future. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Out.